Let's get our groove on with Infinite Armor Druid. Now, if you don't know what this deck is, we are going to be using a combination of a few key cards in order to basically infinitely loop and gain as much armor as humanly possible, while also doing 5 damage a turn to our opponent's face and their board, thus making it where we can finish off our opponent. To do this, we are going to be using Grove Shaper with Shroud Uncorrupted. Then you're going use the bounce card to bounce a minion back so you get a treant. Then after that, you're going to be using a Ysera's Awaken to destroy the original treant to give yourself access to a treant with Awaken. Thus, whenever you slam down Umbra, you'll be getting both Awaken and Dream. You want to make sure you don't cast any other nature spells because it will clog up your pool, and you'll be gaining a bunch of armor thanks to the Under King. Now, for the one guy, first thing to watch out for are going to be draw power. Heartroot Stones is incredible in this deck since you have a low minion count. Then you're going to be looking for early game removal tools such as Ebb and Flow or Horn of Plenty that can generate those. Finally, Bellroot Green is a really good minion to keep early game. Same thing with Elise. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. I also haven't played Herald DK that much. I actually thought about doing it for tonight's stream, but I'm expecting there to be a balance patch next week, and I'm expecting Herald DK to be one of the ones that gets buffed. I would almost want to bet you Onyxia will go to 8 mana. I have no proof of what I'm saying, but that would be my assumption. Yeah, 4 mana next turn. But yeah, if I had, I think it, because at high ranks, it's not like meta, right? Yeah, 6 mana next turn. We'll have enough mana eventually to do Rune Totem. Okay, that's not bad as a top deck. Not useful yet, but later on. Yeah, I plan on eventually doing something with Herald. It'll probably be a more meme style of build, but I still have a few ideas like that I want to try. Okay, what did we get? We got Last Stand, Healing Rain. I feel like every time I use Bashan or Bashana, I always get Healing Rain, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just funny that it keeps happening. Okay, I think what we do is we hit into here, we slam down Elise. Do Elise into that might change plans a teeny tiny bit. For 5, going for armor. And discover is probably what we want the most. So we can do it like this. Gains us a little bit of armor. Next turn we slam down Terra Run. Discover a spell. I mean, why? Oh, wait. Umbra is friendly death rattle minions. This isn't a death rattle minion. This is a location. Sure. I mean, I'm getting all 3 eventually. Okay, we're not burning a card, which is good. Because we can use this to cycle the deck a teeny tiny bit. Next turn. Slam down Heartroot Stones. We're at 10 cards. That actually was perfect for a top deck. Got a bajillion armor. Draw another card. Grab the Umbra. Then we don't have to worry about burning anything. So I think we have everything assembled. We just need to slam down Under King and it actually... Well, I mean, and the cards in our hand too. The Narlax wouldn't be bad either. So we could empty this out of our hand. Perfect, actually. Just going to gain a teeny bit more armor. The funny thing is, if they're playing the deck that I made, or was playing last stream, because they fixed what surprisingly was a bug, we have so much armor that I don't think they'll be able to win. Okay. And this down into here. Because we have, what, 56 armor and 30 HP? Good luck with that. And here in a turn or two, we will be able to loop. We have 6 cards left in the deck, and we know 2 of them are at the bottom, so the majority of the cards that are at the top are draw power cards. We got Narlax to get the Ysera. Unless we top deck Snorlax right here. Or we top deck that instead. That is kind of a shame. Because I need hand space is the main problem. Ebb and Flow wouldn't also be bad, but the Dios is a little bit awkward in this list to also use. There's the Narlax. This gets this. Okay, we're at max mana, which is awesome. Do here and here. We got full combo here now. And we just gotta survive. I mean, they probably will just give up at this point. I guess you could Moonwell. Okay, taunt. Turn that to the hand. Get a wheel like this. I need 1 more damage for here. And slam this down, which gets us a dream. And we get the Umbra back. I feel like I keep messing up this deck. It's a little bit hard to, like, because I guess I could have got rid of here and then yeah, that's what we needed to do. We need to get rid of this after we did the bounce. Or before we did the bounce. Draws a card. There's the ebb and flow. Want the awakens. Here. This should get me more AoE. Perfect. Okay, next turn we got it no matter, well, not no matter what, but if our opponent doesn't heal, I guess. Yeah. But to be fair, we have enough armor where I don't think we have to worry about that. Okay. So we return this to the hand. I guess I could use the here. Nah, we're not going to. Oh, that is an OTK that I wasn't really playing around. Oh, we have enough mana to do. Well, no, we don't because we need one more. Well, no, we do. Because we can refresh one. Yeah, we're taking an extra, like, burn, but I get you're trying to empty out your hand enough so I don't, or you don't. So I definitely need to. Oh no! Oh, because everything triggers multiple times. Oh, I did not. I did not think about that. Okay, there's 6 cards left in the deck. I didn't think about each individual one triggering twice. I guess also the play here would be Nightmare first. I think next turn we just slam down Umbra, bounce back. Umbra, bounce back any minion they slam down to. Slam this down. Save one for later. Put that one there. Bounce this back. Doesn't really matter. Because this won't be destroyed at the end of the turn. I guess we could bounce this back because it's just like one less card. Basically, we're trying to set up where we have 6 awakens in hand. Because if we have 6 awakens in hand, they can't win. 13, yeah. I did done goof with the second bounce. We needed to get rid of the... Now I know that for, like, future reference. And eventually they'll just burn the top of their deck, so... Because we can sand this down. Get this. Leave those for later. Bounce this back. Hopefully we get more armor than the Dream Awakens. But it doesn't look like we are going to get that. But yeah, we have 3. Basically, we have them on a clock. We have 3 of them in hand. And if I keep doing the bounces how I'm doing it, then we'll have our 4th one next turn. That is a little bit of a problem. No, it isn't. We have enough armor where it won't matter. Offensive Technician as a mulligan? No. Probably not. It's on the edge of me wanting to keep it and me not wanting to keep it. Actually, the good thing here is if they make us empty out our hand bounces. So we bounce here, and Intingle? Did I mispronounce that name? If I did, let me know. But thanks for the follow, man. I've seen your name around. Okay. Awakens times 2. Perfect. Okay, we just need 1 more Awakens. I don't need 2 more Dreams. Now we get the Awakens. Okay, well. We need 2 cards in hand. Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to post more on Twitter than I did before. I've I've always been bad at it, but I think I found a decent way to do how I like to, where I try to make sure I post at least something just random in between, like a video and a stream. Sometimes it's a clip, sometimes it isn't. It just depends on how I'm feeling for the day. The good news is I think we got game next turn. I wish we could have gotten to a higher armor total. It would have been cool, but yeah, I've been wanting to do this deck for a while. I just didn't have the opportunity to do so, and I felt like it was pretty much well explored. But after the mini set or class set, whatever you want to call it, Heartroot Stones, I felt like was a pretty good card for the list. Okay, there's Awaken. Let's bounce this back. We don't have the mana for it. I don't think. Wait, actually, 1. Uh, yeah, we need 12 mana. But yeah, next turn we can just do full combo and we're good to go. Well, not full combo, but like this is a pretty good clip. We're gonna make our opponent wake up. How long is this game actually? I think the problem I'm going to end up having with this deck is the fact that all the games are going to be like 20 minutes long. I'd like to use. Maybe we do an extra long video. But the deck definitely is a lot of fun. Because, like, look at our armor total. Ysera Awakens in hand that will just be able to finish them off. Please stick around, bud. Alright, it's time to wake you up to this dumb little combo. Oh. Oh, the turtle might stop me. Oh. I wasn't paying attention that they summoned a turtle. That might be a little teeny bit of a problem, but they're out of resources, right? They still have to do over 100 damage to our face. I guess they also can heal themselves up a bunch here too. Well, we did empty out our hand, so we'll be able to fill it back up with these three. I guess I didn't really have an easy way to get rid of the turtle. We'll still get 4. I'm going to bounce this one back. And then we'll fill up our hand full of stuff, junk. Okay, there's Awakens number 1 and 2. There's Dream. More of these. I don't know if I want all that, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay. So if we bounce this back to hand, I'll bill at 8. Gotta bounce you back and you back. And we bounce you back and we bounce you back. Yeah, we could draw to get rid of this. I am like doing a bajillion damage to my own face, which kind of sucks, but okay, so I guess we still bounce one of these back, right? Bounce one of these back, use one Awakens, slam both of these down, and then hope we get a handful of Awakens before we get a handful of Dreams. Then we win the next turn. Like this. Okay, there's 2 more Awakens. There's 2 Dreams. More Dreams. Now Awaken, please? Nope. More Dreams. Okay. We bounce this one back and this one back. We bounce you back first. Then you. Then you. Oh, hey, Clark's watching us now. Okay, okay, okay. And then next turn, we should have it no matter what, as long as they don't heal themselves for a bajillion. Come on, game. I just need to get... Oh, actually, you know what? They'll be taking the fatigue. The fatigue will finish them off no matter what, right? Yeah, I think we're okay with fatigue. Unless they have a way to destroy these, I guess. Because they'll gain 1 armor. 1 armor's fine. I think this is where the cookie finally crumbles here, bud. Maybe not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I think I'm like 1 mana short. Maybe not. We're taking so much damage. Oh, anti-fatigue. I might be dead. Oh no. To be fair, I don't have any minions, so they can't heal off of a minion. Please don't have any. I know you have the Eternal Bolts in hand, but please don't have anything else. Yeah, we need to bounce that back into the hand before. What a pain in the butt. Please tell me I didn't, like, screw myself over. Okay. I mean, we're gaining a bunch of armor, right? Theoretically, we're dead, right? Me accidentally playing that extra dream screwed me over so hard. I guess. Okay. We bounce everything besides. I'm gonna minimize the damage I take. I played this so badly. If I win this, yeah, this is absolutely insane. But I have a sneaking suspicion I don't. Because we're taking 17 fatigue each turn. What we need is actually we have a way to win, which is we generate one Ysera Awakens next turn, which basically means we generate two of them, and we hope we generate enough bounces. I I do not see us winning this game. Honestly, if we win this game, I might call it, even though we started late, just because this is such an insane like win that I can't top this. I like. How do we top this? Okay, so the play here, we're taking 17, which sucks. And then we're just hoping for one awaken before we end up filling up our hand. There we go. That's all we needed to see. Oh, we should have not won this. Um, we don't really need to bounce back our own minions, but I'll bounce back Umbra just for the hell of it. Well, we have. I've screwed it up so many times, and we're taking so much fatigue. I know I have the infinite loop, but like, I screwed up with the loop when I accidentally had two death rattle treants. That's the main screw up. But like, oh, this this was such a good game. I screwed this up so hard, by the way. After 3 long years, we are finally going to wake up to winning this game. Oh, come on. Don't give up. Seriously, you're this you've been here how long? Just let me have this. Come on, let me have this replay. A win is a win. All right, let's wake up this priest and get us both out of this game. Oh. Now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how does this deck perform? Was it better than it was before the class set came out? Honestly, I would say so. The inclusion of Heartroot Stones actually is an incredibly good card for this list, as it gives you a way to survive into a later game by giving you additional draw power that allows you to get into your combo pieces a little bit better, and also a little bit more survivability. But Shauna Rune Totem is also a pretty decent card in this list, though she can clog it up, so you might want to replace her with something like Barak as a mid-game bomb that you can use off of a Narlox combo. Overall, if you're a fan of these infinite loop decks, this is a great one for y'all to try out. It actually does feel quite competitive as long as you play correctly. And man, oh man, after that 38-minute game, I felt great. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. If you can't afford to do that, you can always leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification button, use the new hype button, and they all help out the channel too. But until next time, bye-bye.